2 Samuel 22, Segundo Samuel 22.
And David spake unto the Lord the words of this song in the day that the Lord had delivered him out of the hand of all his enemies, and out of the hand of Saul.
Habló David a Jehová las palabras de este cántico, el día que Jehová le había librado de la mano de todos sus enemigos y de la mano de...
And he said, The Lord is my rock, and my fortress, and my deliverer.
Dijo, Jehová es mi roca, y mi fortaleza, y mi libertador.
The God of my rock, in him will I trust. He is my shield, and the horn of my salvation, my high tower, and my refuge, my Savior. Thou savest me from violence.
Dios mío, fortaleza mía, en él confiaré, mi escudo y el fuerte de mi salvación, mi alto refugio, salvador mío, de violencia me libraste.
I will call on the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies.
Invocaré a Jehová, quien es digno de ser alabado, y seré salvo de mis enemigos.
When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of the ungodly men made me afraid.
Me rodearon ondas de muerte y torrentes de perversidad me atemorizaron.
The sorrows of hell compassed me about, the snares of death prevented me.
Ligaduras del Seol me rodearon, tendieron sobre mí lazos de muerte.
In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried to my God, and he did hear my voice out of his temple, and my cry did enter into his ears.
En mi angustia invoqué a Jehová y clamé a mi Dios. Él oyó mi voz desde su templo y mi clamor llegó a sus oídos.
Then the earth shook and trembled, and the foundations of heaven moved and shook, because he was wroth.
La tierra fue conmovida y tembló, y se conmovieron los cimientos de los cielos, se estremecieron porque se indignó él.
There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. His mouth devoured, coals were kindled by it.
Humo subió de su nariz, y de su boca fuego consumidor. Carbones fueron por él encendidos.
He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet.
E inclinó los cielos y descendió, y había tinieblas debajo de sus pies.
And he rode upon a cherub, and did fly. He was seen upon the wings of the wind.
Y cabalgó sobre un querubín, y voló sobre las alas del viento.
He made darkness pavilions round about him, dark waters and thick clouds of the skies.
Puso tinieblas por su escondedero, alrededor de sí oscuridad de aguas y densas nubes.
Though the brightness before him were coals of fire kindled. Through the brightness before him were coals of fire kindled.
Por el resplandor de su presencia se encendieron carbones ardientes.
The Lord thundered from heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice.
Y tronó desde los cielos Jehová, y el Altísimo dio su voz.
And he sent out arrows, scattered them, lightning, and discomfited them.
Envió sus saetas, y los dispersó, y lanzó relámpagos, y los destruyó.
And the channels of the sea appeared, the foundations of the world were discovered at the rebuking of the Lord. at the blast of the breath of his nostrils.
Entonces aparecieron los torrentes de las aguas y quedaron al descubierto los cimientos del mundo, a la reprensión de Jehová por el soplo del aliento de su nariz.
He sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters.
Envió desde lo alto y me tomó, me sacó de las muchas aguas.
He delivered me from a strong enemy and from them that hated me, for they were too strong for me.
Me libró de poderoso enemigo y de los que me aborrecían, aunque eran más fuertes que yo.
They prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay.
Me asaltaron en el día de mi quebranto, mas Jehová fue mi apoyo.
He brought me forth into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me.
Y me sacó al lugar espacioso. Me libró porque se agradó de mí.
And the Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanliness of my hands hath he recompensed me.
Jehová me ha premiado conforme a mi justicia, conforme a la limpieza de mis manos me ha recompensado.
For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God.
Porque yo he guardado los caminos de Jehová, y no me aparté impíamente de mi Dios.
For all his judgments were before me, and as for his statutes, I did not depart from them.
Pues todos sus decretos estuvieron delante de mí, y no me he apartado de sus estatutos.
I was also upright before him, and have kept myself from mine iniquity.
Fui recto para con él, y me he guardado de mi maldad.
Therefore the Lord hath recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanliness in his eyesight.
Por lo cual me ha recompensado Jehová conforme a mi justicia, conforme a la limpieza de mis manos delante de su vista.
With the merciful thou wilt shew thyself merciful, and with the upright man thou wilt shew thyself upright.
Con el misericordioso te mostrarás misericordioso, y recto para con el hombre íntegro.
With the pure thou wilt shew thyself pure, and with the forward thou wilt shew thyself unsavory.
Limpio te mostrarás para con el limpio, y rígido serás para con el perverso.
And the afflicted people thou wilt save, but thine eyes are upon the haughty, that thou mayest bring them down.
Porque tú salvas al pueblo afligido, mas tus ojos están sobre los altivos para abatirlos. Abatirlos.
For thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Lord will lighten my darkness.
Tú eres mi lámpara, oh Jehová, mi Dios alumbrará mis tinieblas.
For by thee I have ran through a troop, by my God I have leaped over a wall.
Contigo desbarataré ejércitos, y con mi Dios asaltaré muros.
As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all that trust in him.
En cuanto a Dios, perfecto es su camino, y acrisolada la palabra de Jehová. Escudo es a todos los que en él esperan.
For who is God save the Lord? And who is a rock save our God?
Porque ¿quién es Dios sino solo Jehová? ¿Y qué roca hay fuera de nuestro Dios?
God is my strength and power. He maketh my way perfect.
Dios es el que me ciñe de fuerza. ¿Y quién despeja mi camino?
He teacheth my hands to war.
Wait.
He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places.
¿Quién hace mis pies como de siervas y me hace estar firme sobre mis alturas?
He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms.
¿Quién adiestra mis manos para la batalla, de manera que se doble el arco de bronce con mis brazos?
Thou hast also given me the shield of my salvation. Thy gentleness hath made me great.
Thy salvation.
Of thy salvation, thy gentleness hath made me great.
Me diste asimismo el escudo de tu salvación, y tu benignidad me ha engrandecido.
Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, so that my feet did not slip.
Tú ensanchaste mis pasos debajo de mí, y mis pies no han resbalado.
I have pursued mine enemies and destroyed them, and turned not again until I had consumed them.
Perseguiré a mis enemigos y los destruiré, y no volveré hasta acabarlos.
And I have consumed them and wounded them, that they could not arise, yea, that they are fallen under my feet.
Los consumiré y los heriré, de modo que no se levantan, caerán debajo de mis pies.
For thou hast girded me with strength to battle. Them that rose up against me hast thou subdued under me.
Pues me ceñiste de fuerzas para la pelea, has humillado a mis enemigos debajo de mí.
Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I may destroy them that hate me.
Y has hecho que mis enemigos me vuelvan las espaldas, para que yo destruyese a los que me aborrecen.
They looked, but there was none to save, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not.
Clamaron y no hubo quien los salvase, aun a Jehová, mas no les oyó.
Then did I beat them as small as the dust of the earth. I did stamp them as the mire of the street, and did spread them abroad.
Como polvo de la tierra los molí, como lodo de las calles los pisé y los trituré.
Thou also hast delivered me from the strivings of my people. Thou hast kept me to be the head of the heathen, a people which I knew not shall serve me.
Me has librado de las contiendas del pueblo, me guardaste para que fuese cabeza de naciones. Pueblo que yo no conocía me servirá.
Strangers shall submit themselves unto me. As soon as they hear, they shall be obedient to me.
Los hijos de extraños se someterán a mí. Al oír de mí me obedecerán.
Strangers shall fade away. They shall be afraid out of their close places.
Los extraños se debilitarán y saldrán temblando de sus encierros.
The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock. Exalted be the God of the rock of my salvation.
Viva Jehová, y bendita sea mi roca, y engrandecido sea el Dios de mi salvación.
It is God that avengeth me, and that bringeth down the people under me.
El Dios que venga mis agravios, y sujeta pueblos debajo de mí.
And that bringeth me forth from mine enemies, that enemies, thou also that lifteth me up on above them that rose up against me, thou hast delivered me from the violent man.
El que me libra de enemigos y aún me exalta sobre los que se levantan contra mí. Me libraste del varón violento.
Therefore I will give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and I will sing praises unto thy name.
Por tanto, yo te confesaré entre las naciones, oh Jehová, y cantaré a tu nombre.
He is the tower of salvation for his king, and sheweth mercy to his anointed, unto David, and to his seed forevermore.
Él salva gloriosamente a su rey y usa de misericordia para con su ungido, a David y a su descendencia para siempre. 2 Samuel 22, Segundo Samuel 22.